Welcome back to Airlift Performance's video series on the new AutoPilot V2 control system. I'm your host, Brian Vinson, and I'm going to walk you through the features of the new controller and how to actually operate the system. Alright, when you first fire up your system, the compressor should turn on and run and start to fill your tank, and you'll end up staring here at the manual mode screen. We're going to take you through the settings and diagnostics menus to show you all the adjustments and neat features that the V2 has. So you move through menus by pressing the number 1 and number 5 button together. To get to settings and diagnostics, you push and hold for about 5 seconds, and there you see release and you're in the settings and diagnostics menu. First thing you can do is do your tank adjustment. By pressing number 1, you can then alter your minimum and maximum pressure settings for your tank up to 175 psi. So this allows you to change the compressor runtime that you are interested in based upon what your system needs for pressure to operate. So to get back from that menu, once you have that set, double click and you go back to the menu, and you can see that number 2 is a calibration. So the next thing you would do when you get your system is run what's called the full calibration. And you click that and it tells you that it's going to take 5 or 10 minutes, and the instructions on how to finish that calibration are in the manual. The amazing thing is that this system will calibrate your vehicle directly, so that we're not assuming a bunch of things. It's going to learn your vehicle and be able to hit the presets based upon the situations that your vehicle has. So we're going to go back to the menu again. The number 3 option is the backlight. So we have, I think it's 512 different colors available here. You can alter the red, the green, and the blue, basically changing the backlight to a color that matches your instrumentation or whatever your mood happens to be at the time. So lots of options there. Back to the menu again. You can do go to the preset main menu, which is number 4, and this means preset maintenance. In other words, the system will maintain your preset. Let's say you have a small leak and you're driving on the highway on a long trip. You don't feel like looking at your pressures or thinking too much about your air system. By turning this on or off, if you leave it on, it will inflate any leaks that you have to make sure that you're always riding at a good height and don't get in any trouble. So that's a great feature to have, especially on the long trips. Alright, moving to the next menu, we have number 5, which is the compressor test, which allows you to set pressure range for the compressor to run, and it records the time it takes to reach the set pressure. You can take note of that, and what you can do is then do the test again later to see if it takes longer, meaning that your compressor is starting to wear and might need some maintenance. So back out of that menu. There's the compressor runtime, and it shows you that this compressor has been run for 5 hours, 2 minutes, and 19 seconds. So now we know exactly how long your compressor's been running. Again, it's a great way to keep track of your compressor life, and you can obviously reset it from that menu. There's the Rise on Start, another awesome feature of the V2, which means that whatever your preset number 1 is set to, when you turn the key and the system powers on, it will automatically rise up to that preset pressure without you having to do anything. So your wife can get in the car, or your girlfriend, and she can turn the key, and you can be sure that she's going to drive down the road at a height that's good for the car, as long as the preset 1, which is this button here, is set correctly. And the last one is the PSI or bar. For if you want to read things in metric, you can change the units from PSI to bar. So that's a simple switch, great for our European friends. So that's how those menus work. So we're going to back out of the preset mode, or we're going to go to preset mode, I'm sorry. And here's where you get the chance to set the preset. So the most important is preset 1. Whatever one you want to change, you just hold and you see the edit button came up. So now what you can do is, these are basically up and down buttons for each of the 4 presets, right? So you can adjust these presets to whatever you want, up and down. And then to save it, you click the 1 and 5 button together again, and that preset is saved. So you can do that for all 8 buttons. So if you want an all up button, you set the preset to whatever you want the all up pressures to be. You want it all down, like this one here is not 00. Well, let's go back. If you want an all down button, you program the preset to be 0 psi, and then double click on the preset button and it will go to that preset of 0. So since we program preset 1, it's a double click, 1, 2, and it will move to that preset. If you want to know what your preset pressures are, you just press it once and it shows you that preset 2 is 60, 60, 33, 33. So again, just press once and you can see what the pressures are. So that's a quick walkthrough through the system. Next time around, we'll show you how the system actually operates. We've had some questions about rolling and coming to the proper height, and from 0 to the proper height. We'll run through all of that in our next installment. Thanks for watching.